So why is it called Dixie Kong's Double Trouble? I don't know. Oh yeah, nevertheless, here's the one-up trick that everybody has been waiting for. I got 2 one-ups because I killed 9 enemies, but, you know. This was pretty much the best. That's really the only area that you can use if you want to grind for one-ups. Trust me, you will need to do some one-up grinding for the next few stages if you do die. I know that I had to deal with that a lot of times when I was messing around with this game back in, what was it, 2006? Yeah, I really didn't start really playing this game until 2006. However, I have the most knowledge of this game, in a personal opinion, I find that this game is, in terms of time, also easier to complete than, like, DKC 2 and 3. Like, if you get a 100% this game, it will take much lesser time for, Super DKC 1 instead of the, sequels. However, the one I say that does take the most time to complete is the GBA version of the game, and it's only because of all the bonus features that they put into it. Why did they put it on the GBA? I have no idea. It's probably because they just wanted to mess around, try putting Super Famicom titles on the on the GBA and see how that works. It didn't really work in my opinion. It didn't fully catch my eye, you know? Okay, here's the on and off stage. So now you have the chompers that jump when you jump, and the lights are constantly going off, so you have to constantly be hitting these barrels, turning on the lights, and god dang it, avoiding these chompers. Do you know how long it took for me to actually get this right? When I first played this game on the Super Famicom, and the GBA in fact, it took me nearly 3 hours to get this stage done. And it was all because of that stupid platform that you can't see only because you're in the dark. Most of this stage, you're in the dark because the lights go off much earlier than you think they would. I mean, seriously, if you're gonna go through the entire level in the dark, you are a master of dark stages. But then again, you have to remember the layout. Platform for platform, enemy for enemy, and Kong letter for Kong letter, apparently. I do not get the K. Or the N, I think. I don't think I get the N either. But even then, I don't know any secrets in this stage. I don't know any of the hidden areas. It's just not my cup of tea, you know? I'm figuring there's a hidden area up there, hence that group of 5 bananas, but even then, I don't know where. I don't even know how to get to that platform. So, yeah. Also, something that I did like about Donkey Kong Country 3, that game featured an ability where Dixie Kong or Kiddy Kong can they can toss each other up to higher areas. Now, I don't know anybody who would ever take the time to hack Super Donkey Kong Country 3, or even the first one, to enable this, but if you have the time, do you think, like, if any of you know how to hack Super DKC, if any of you have the time, do you think that you could possibly enable the throw feature into the game? Excuse me. That could really take a lot of good use, and it would help us get a lot of these secrets that much easier. I mean, why wouldn't you want to have Donkey Kong tossing Diddy around, or Diddy tossing Donkey Kong around? It's pretty, it makes a good idea, it makes a good concept, plus it makes the gameplay that much more, useful. But then again, I also would question, like, how would this game work with, Dixie and Kiddy as well? So again, if any of you are doing a Super Donkey Kong Country 1 hack, try to see if you could also port in Dixie and her abilities, and Kiddy and his abilities, as well as the throw feature, and even that epic war cry that I actually have not uploaded in a while. I haven't even mentioned that because I haven't been dying. But yeah. And I intentionally complete this level as Donkey Kong so I can have Candy Kong give him 2 kisses. Yes. Because apparently I don't really complete too many levels as Donkey Kong, and you know. Oh yeah, at the end of the game, Cranky Kong says that he beat this game in 1 chance and in less than an hour. My only question is, you beat the game on 1 chance and in less than an hour. Do you unlock something if you do that? I mean, yes, I know, Cranky, you're trying to be a show-off and actually manage to tell me that this game is much easier than I think it is, but then again, I do question. Is there a benefit to beating this game in less than an hour with 1 chance? To anybody out there who's actually done that, is there something you unlock? Do you in fact do a 110% save of this game if you do that? I don't know. Also, a bit of a gimmick that I find odd with these platforms is, depending on the direction of the platforms that you're seeing in these stages, like, they'll go in that direction for a short period of time and then they'll just, like, plummet to the ground. I don't think that's how modern day physics work. I think that what would just happen is that they would just plummet to the ground, or just constantly be going in the same direction. I think this is where Nintendo really screwed up the idea of the platform physics. Because, I mean, what kind of a thing would go up and then plummet to the ground? If it's going to be a platform that's slowly falling, it would immediately fall to the ground, right? It wouldn't burn to the ground, it would just fall to the ground. Oh, god dang it, I hate that meme. And if anybody knows what meme I'm talking about, yes, I hate Flame Hyanard. Also, I noticed that the green zingers don't really make too much of an appearance in this game. This has actually changed in later titles, but I've always missed having that green zinger around, you know? I mean, okay, I know we got our yellow and red zingers, but hey, I want the green zingers sometimes. I'm figuring that, green zingers could possibly only be killed by, like, certain things in particular, like a metal barrel, but then again, I haven't played Super DKC in a while, so, I mean, well, three in that matter, so, yeah, I can't explain too much on that. Nevertheless, we're about to fight Necky Senior, which is much harder than Necky 1. What he does is he shoots out these, owl pellets, and then what you then have to do is, like, after he's done shooting all of his owl pellets, then you, just land on his beak or his head and repeat the process again and again and again and again and again. Pretty much, if you keep doing this, the stage will be over in less than a minute. Which, thank God, I was able to nail off, again, on my first try. Necky Senior does give me a few problems here and there, especially if you're as Diddy, because Diddy, if you time his jump very wrong, you will not be able to beat, Necky Senior right off the bat. So, timing is key, it's definitely mandatory. Save yourself if you can. Nevertheless, though, we're about to tackle the final world of the game. We're about to, well, not really the final world, we're about to tackle the final stage of the game, the King K. Rool battle. I actually, however, will not be uploading that until later tonight. What is this? It's February 11 at the time of this recording, so at the end of February 12, so sometime at the end of Sunday, the video will be up. Let's just put it at that. And with that said, that ends the segment. So, yeah, see you in part 7 for when we finish up this game and finally get a chance to head back to Super Back to the Future 2, because I gotta get that game done for various reasons. Anyway, see you then.